Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are able to join me today. Journey with Jesus. I'm Dr. Jan, your tour guide, and I am so glad you are with me today. I would appreciate that you follow, you like, you share, and you comment. As I'm recording this, I don't know yet what this title is going to be, but I'm so appreciative of God and all that's going on in my life in knowing Him more and more every day. This episode is inspired because, I never got on Facebook before 2020. And I was working on being able to share Russell Institute of Learning, and that needed to have a way of contacting other people. And then now the spinoff for Journey with Jesus. Yet it has connected me back with many, many of my high school and childhood friends, and to see what God has been doing in their lives as compared to what He's been doing in my life has just blown me away. Back when we were in school, at that point in time, you know what? Almost every child went to church. Now, whether you went willingly or not, that's a whole nother question. And at the time when I was in school, the majority of people who were there actually were from two-parent homes. And you know what? That has completely flipped. It is no longer that. Most of the people, I can be careful, I know, numbers and most, that there are a lot of people now that don't go to church on a regular basis. There are a lot of families that are broken, and so they have lost the training and upbringing. So when I look at my friends that are back from that day, what God has been doing in their hearts. And again, we need to know that train up a child in the way they should go, and they will not depart from it. And it may take a long time to get from there to here and back. But I am just so thankful that I see so many who are posting things about God, about Jesus, about hope, about love. And I know that when we were growing up, that in our community, it really didn't matter the name over the church that you attended. We often went from denomination to denomination for all of the youth events. And so I believe that's what God wants. God does not have denominations in heaven. He wants us to love each other as long as we do believe that Jesus is the Son of God, that He came to redeem us, buy us back, to put us in right relationship with God. Because, I know people don't want to talk about sin. There is sin, original sin, no matter how good you are. Because Adam and Eve, when they chose to disobey, it put, and my best way to describe this is a taint in our DNA. And Jesus came because God loved us so much, and He wanted no one to be separated from Him, to eradicate that sickness, that sin that was in our DNA, and to take it out so that we can now be back in right relationship with God. I realize I'm going to have to do a whole episode or two of really explaining what is the process of salvation and why. Because we can be so good. We can be so good. Do all the right things. And if we have not had that sin piece of our DNA taken out, we are struggling to have a right relationship with God, because we keep thinking, I can do more, I can do more, I can do this, I can be better, and try to fix it. No, God wants us to rest. He has already done it. The last words of Jesus on the cross, it is finished. So we need to begin to learn to live in His rest, in His peace, and in the completed process that we have now been bought back to be in right relationship with God, and that He wants to commune and talk with us every day, just as He did with Adam and Eve. He came to visit them in the cool of the evening, the cool of the afternoon, every day. So again, Journey with Jesus starts with the first step, and I am glad you are here, and we are going to walk step by step to become more like Him, so that light inside of us can shine out, because you know what? You may be the only Jesus others may see. Again, like, follow, share, comment. This journey with Jesus, we're not alone. So I'm hoping you will comment, share, and let's get as many of our friends and family. We want them on this train too. We want them on this journey. None to be left, none to be without that right relationship with God. Love you all. See you tomorrow.